Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Not much happened last week. I was at home with a sick child for 4 days, plus we had a public holiday. And so then finally on Friday I was able to tag team with my husband and get out of the house and meet some friends. So I thought I would try something new. If you've been following my channel for a while, you've seen me try some spreads using collage, which is my favorite medium, as well as Textas and coloring pencils. And this week I'm using some fine liner and watercolors. I'm using my Kuretake Gansai watercolors. So yeah, not much happened. I was able to do a lot of creating, film some videos, get some stuff done for my little shop. I don't have any contract work at the moment, so yep, up to my own devices really, which is a nice thing, given, yes, having an unwell child. So I was thinking the other week when I was really missing traveling and the planning of traveling and so forth, that I don't really play tourist much in my own city. And so on Friday it was wonderful to go and meet some friends at a place called the Garden Room, which is a cafe in the Roma Street Parklands here in Brisbane. So I thought it would be fun to do a little mud map of that and a little rough sketch and colour it in. And then on Saturday, with everyone fully recovered, we decided to have a family dinner out at Gusto di Gianni, which is an Italian restaurant here in Brisbane. And so pizza and a glass of Chardonnay, and I had scallopini, and yeah, it was just nice to get out of the house, quite frankly. So these Kuretake Gansai watercolors, they're not watercolors as I guess traditional type watercolors. They're a Japanese type, and I don't know what the difference is, but I know that there is a difference. Because I've been doing a lot of thinking ever since my trip to Sydney, and I've been trying different things like the Textas and colouring in pencils, because when I do start travelling, or again, I'd really like to have some medium to do some sketching and colouring in. And yes, I've been thinking about watercolors a lot, and totally got myself completely confused and bamboozled as to what to do. So I will be seeking some advice around that for sure. Look, a lot of times you can find answers to life's many questions on YouTube, and other times it's just like going down the rabbit hole and you're far more confused than you were when you started. Anyway, as you can see, these watercolors are not exactly portable nor travel friendly, so they are not an option. And I just use them with a water brush, and yeah, I'm have had no lessons in watercolors or anything like that. I'm just purely using them for fun and colouring in, essentially. So, how was your week? I really hope that everyone else managed to be productive, creative, healthy, social, active, all those things. Yeah, it felt a little bit, even though my son, he just had a cold, despite me testing him many times, much to his annoyance. It still felt a little bit like quarantine, not going anywhere. I just don't think it's the right thing to take someone who's not well out and about. Yeah, anyway, it was okay. But yeah, I really enjoyed catching up with some grown-ups on Friday and enjoying a cup of coffee and a good chat. And I think having those days at home last week has certainly fixed my son up ready for his next week at school. So I did struggle a bit here with the pizza because watercolour seems to be not only about the colouring in, but it's also about leaving the white space intentionally blank, so to speak. So I was trying to figure out how to include that feel of the mozzarella, like the buffalo mozzarella cheese, which is very sort of creamy coloured, on the pizza. So yeah, I don't know, it might be a bit of a train wreck, but I think the end result was, well, for me it was a doodly sort of painting. I'm not trying to create a masterpiece, so I think it captured the essence of what I was trying to create. Yeah. But yeah, so last week at least I managed to get a few things done that I hadn't had time to do. I made the DIY sticker release paper traveler's notebook insert. I did some online shopping because I've been rethinking about my journals and wanting to, I guess, streamline and use the journals that really I enjoy using, not just using the cheap notebooks that I found on sale because they were cheap. Yes, I made some happy mail, which hopefully I remembered to video some of that so I can share it with you. Yeah, and if an Australian snail mailer or happy mailer, I found out the nasty news that Australia Post is increasing the cost of sending things out again. So just for an example, the cost for sending a postcard to the rest of the world, which is South America and Africa, for example, has now gone up to, from 5th of September will go up to $4. So if you have any outstanding mail, like myself, I'm very keen to get it out the door before the 5th of September. So yeah, keep that in mind if you are also a snail mail, happy mail, a post crosser, etc. And yes, so I'm just going in here with a white gel pen and I'm trying to make the food look a little bit, I want to say shiny, because food kind of looks a bit wet. That sounds awful, doesn't it? Wet food. So I was trying to get that sort of glistening wet look. Yeah, and the white gel pen does that. So I've just gone in here and doing some annotations around what my little doodly doodles are all about, and that's part of my memory keeping, which most of the time I do off camera after I've shared my spread. But today, because I didn't really have anything very interesting to write down, I'm happy to do my annotations here. And because I am a cartographer as well as a demographer, when doing a map, I always have to have a north point. So that is what my little north point is all about. Anyway, I hope you've been well. If you haven't, please leave a comment if you feel motivated, and don't forget to subscribe. That would really help out my channel, and it's nice to think that there's someone else on the other end. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.